Hello, hello. My name is Melissa, and I'm a rep for Agnes and Dora. I've been with the company since February of this year, 2016. I joined Agnes and Dora before we had 300 reps, and now we have almost 1,000. We've grown a lot in the past year. But really, I just wanted to kind of share my story about why I chose Agnes and Dora as my company. I was in the queue for LuLaRoe. I signed up to be with them. I think it was in January, I want to say. I didn't really do a lot of research before I signed up. My friend was doing it, and it seemed like a really great way to make money and be at home. And she was experiencing a lot of success, so I just signed up. And the wait was a while. So during that time, a lot of stuff happened in my life. I started looking into Agnes and Dora. I actually found out about us, on a LuLaRoe chat group, and someone had mentioned I was looking for a Dolman style shirt, and someone said, "Oh, A&D has Dolmans." I said, "What's A&D?" And the person replied back, "Oh, it's Agnes and Dora." Well, I hopped on their website and was really impressed with the clothing, the styles. Just seemed like, I don't know, kind of more my style. Not so outlandish. The prints are a bit more tame. Some of them are fun, but they're more classic. I think they're for a different type of wearer. So anyway, I felt more drawn to that. So I still kind of went back and forth for a while. LuLaRoe's kit price was pretty up there. I definitely felt like, it was like $8,000, I want to say, and my husband was not quite okay with that. It just wasn't sitting well with him. But I was like, "Honey, it's okay. We're gonna make the money back. It's not a big deal. And even if I decide it's not for me, I can just sell my inventory off. What everybody says. Everything sells. It's going to be fine." And then my grandma died in mid-February. And I just had this moment where I said, "You know what? I feel like I want to go for the underdog. I feel like I want to take a chance on something. Myself, this company." I had never tried a piece of clothing on. I had never tried a pair of leggings. I had never put on a dress. And I sat on it. I prayed about it. I talked to my parents a little bit about it. And Ryan he was underway the week that I signed up. So when he came back, I told him I had signed up. But I felt like that's what I needed to do. I wanted to take a chance. I felt like the opportunity to stand out and be someone in Agnes and Dora was entirely possible. Whereas with LuLaRoe, the company was growing already so quickly. Sorry, I'm getting text messages. The company was already growing so quickly that I felt like I wouldn't be able to make an impression. So I got my kit in early April, or end of March, I guess, and I started selling April 1st. And then I sold I sold $5,000 in the first 9 days. And it was funny because the day after I made my payment to pay off my kit, I got a call from the LuLaRoe queue because I forgot to cancel that I was no longer interested. And I said, "Oh, thank you, but I actually went with Agnes and Dora." And she said, "Oh, that's fine. Good luck." So then in June, I was asked to be a part of leadership. And that really, for me, just kind of confirmed my choice. Not just because I'd experienced such great success. I could have had that with LuLaRoe. But I felt like me sticking out and being noticed, being seen by Buffy and others, that really was, it's important to me. I want to be special. It's just who I am. I'm a firstborn. I need validation. I need you to see me and, give me that pat on the back. So that really was important for me. Other things that really confirmed and kind of swayed me was the fact that we could pick our own prints. Felt like that was really, really important. I want to be able to curate my own shop and my own boutique and be able to carry the styles, that not just the styles that I want, but the colors and the fabrics and the prints that I want. The fact that we are not 100%, everything except for our leggings is made in the USA, and will stay that way, that was really important to me. I had no idea that in November of last year, LuLaRoe had outsourced their clothing, which is fine. I mean, I know that they're giving, jobs to people in Guatemala and things like that, and that is also important. But I would have signed up under the impression that they were still domestically produced, and they weren't. It was, I guess when they did the switch, it was very just kind of hush hush, this is just happening, and we're not going to make a big stink about it, which is fine. But I would have been devastated if I had found that out after I'd signed up and paid my money, because that's something that was important to me, that sets Agnes and Dora apart, and I thought LuLaRoe apart from just like Target, aside from the direct sale model. But that was really important to me. What else? Oh, and funny enough, I like the fact that we are not currently an MLM or a direct sale company. We are headed that way. We're working on a compensation plan that will roll out sometime next year. But I felt really drawn to that because we're about the clothing. We're not about join my team and sign up and we're gonna all make money, off of each other, which is, it's great. I mean, that can be good too. But I liked that it was about the clothes, and it really is about the clothing and how beautiful it is and how flattering and affordable, and that it supports jobs right here in the United States. Our clothing is made in LA. It's cut and sewn by humans. So that was important. And just the fact that, our company is still on the ground floor. We are growing, we're getting bigger, we're getting our bearings, and we're about to explode. But we're doing it in a controlled way. And I love that. I really respect Buffy and her vision and that of the headquarters team. They're being very cautious, and they're going about it in the right way. And I feel really safe with them. I feel like my investment of myself and my family and my small business is very safe with Agnes and Dora. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's pretty much it. I think I touched on everything. And it's not about like one or the other or competition. It's not. I own LuLaRoe things. I own Honey and Lace. I actually prefer Honey and Lace maxis over LuLaRoe's. I like the Azure LuLaRoe skirt. I love LuLaRoe leggings. I love our leggings too. I mean, you're not just going to have one brand in your closet. You're not. I have a lot of Agnes and Dora because I get it for wholesale. But I have Randy's, I actually prefer Lindsay kimonos. I have 3 of those. One of my best customers is a LuLaRoe rep. And one of my other best customers is a Honey and Lace rep. So, I mean, there's love. There is not competition. We are trying to support families and just changing the generations of these women who are putting themselves out there, working for themselves, being their own boss. And that really is the most important part. It's not about being catty and cutthroat. It's not. Agnes and Dora is for me. It might not be for you, and that's totally fine. Maybe you want to go with something smaller and join Honey and Lace. Go for it. They're probably going to blow up too. I mean, this direct sale model of women's clothing is really, it's expanding. People are realizing that they don't have to go to the mall and feel crappy and try on clothes in a small dressing room, and they can just shop from home, or they can go to their friend's house and have a glass of wine and try on clothes with their girlfriends. So I just wanted to kind of share my story and why A&D was the best fit for me. And it might resonate with you. You might be in the queue for LuLaRoe and kind of feeling the same thing, like, oh man, there's a lot of consultants and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stand out. Or you're in the queue and you're like, yeah, I can't wait to make some money. So whatever. I mean, it's everybody. I just want to make sure that you guys have the information, to make a decision, because like I had said, if I had known only what I had known when I signed up, if I had paid my kit for my kit price, or paid for my LuLaRoe kit, and started my business, and then found out about the outsourcing, I think I just would have been so sad. So there it is. Feel free to message me or comment. I'll link my group and my blog website where I try to post styling tips and things like that. So thanks for watching. Oh, and I'm supposed to say subscribe to my channel. I'm so good at this sales type stuff, huh? All right. Thanks for watching.